The police will take your gun after a self-defense incident. We're going to find out how to get it back with noted criminal defense attorney Tom Grief. But first, we have a super secret giveaway going on right now that you can enter for free, but it ends really soon. Just click the link in the description below to reveal what it is. And here's a hint, it's gun-shaped. Tom, how do you get your gun back when the cops take it after a shooting?
Well, number one, they're going to be holding it in evidence until, at a minimum, the prosecutor decides, what are we going to be doing here? Okay? Because if they are going to be proceeding with charges, you are not going to be getting that firearm back, possibly ever, but at a minimum until those criminal charges are all resolved and done and out of the system. Okay? So if you get found not guilty of all charges at trial, then subject to your particular jurisdiction's laws as far as how do I go about getting it back? Do I have to file a particular form within X number of days of the case ending? And then they have Y number of days to schedule a hearing or give it back, whatever the case may be. If they do not go ahead and decide to charge you, then contact, obviously, God willing, I hope you're working with an attorney if you've been in this situation. Ask your attorney, hey, how do I get this back? What form do I have to fill out? Keep in mind, what I really want to make sure people understand is there can be very strict time limits that you have to abide by. Failure to do so may waive your right to take your firearm back, or any property for that matter. Therefore, it could become forfeit.
Can't ignore those letters from the court when they're talking about getting your gun back, can you?
In my experience, they don't send letters. It's just something you have to know. You're never advised of the fact. Again, in my experience, they never say, by the way, sir, you have 25 days or 30 days or make up a number for your jurisdiction. But there's no warning about that. You just have to know. Which is not particularly fair for folks, because frankly, I can tell you most attorneys don't even know. They have an idea, but just it's the best thing you can do is self-help insofar as be asking your attorney. I'm a big fan of lists sometimes, so come up with those list of questions and throw them to your attorney. Let the attorney kind of sort them out as saying, look, this is not something we're going to deal with right now. We're going to deal with that later. Great. So now you have a new list of questions for what happens after the case is done. That's among them, right? But no, while the case is going on, while the case is under review from the prosecutor, you're not getting that thing back.
Want to know the 3 biggest mistakes when carrying a handgun? Then click on the video next to me to reveal all 3 mistakes. Mistake number 2 may shock you. Everybody has their own cardinal rules for what they're going to do when they're carrying a gun. But right now, I'm going to give you 3 things that you must never do